It's a 1971 Mercury 7.5 horse. Customer brought it to me. It's got no spark, so I replaced the coils. I put 2 of the orange coils on, used ones, just to test for spark. I'm now getting spark, but I'm not getting any trigger. So up inside here you have a pair of points. That's a high voltage system. They only made this for 4 years on the Mercs, and these insulator blocks right here are cracked. And when the insulator blocks crack on these motors, the high voltage escapes to ground, so you actually don't get the trigger on the coil side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these blocks and then test for spark, and hopefully once we get the spark going, the motor will run. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I put the new blocks in, and we're just going to do a rollover test here. Go. Lots of spark. Hit it? Oh yeah. So we'll try this thing in the barrel in a few minutes once I get it all bolted back together. Alright, so this is what we like to call our, 1971 7.5 horse nightmare. We'll give you a little overview of what this motor came to us as. 2 blown coils. The condenser, what do we call this, ignition blocks? Yep. Yeah. So after I replaced the coils, we pulled these out. These are the blocks that the high tension for the what would you say, I guess the points? Yeah, the points fire off. These things are NLA, and we've bought the last 2 off East Coast Marine. Water pump was toast. It had a crack in the fuel pump housing, and it wouldn't idle. So I just finished cleaning the carb. So we're gonna fire it up here and have a look. Yeah, and a water pump. As you can see, it's pumping water now. Motor from hell. Runs good now though. Now these motors you can't stop with the stop switch unless you're in water. That's beware on these things. So to stop them, you shut them off by the choke. And that's it. And we'll film it with the cover on here in a sec. Okay. She's peeing. This thing was resurrected from the dead. Put a lot of hours into this thing trying to get it to run, but now it runs like a dream. Run her out of fuel, I guess. Good enough.